The sun was sinking low when the red Ferrari sputtered and died on the shoulder of the highway. The woman behind the wheel had everything money could buy, yet in that moment, she felt small, stranded, and afraid. Then a little boy's voice cut through the silence and traffic noise, calm and certain. "Don't worry," he said, "my dad can fix it." Sometimes kindness arrives when pride breaks down. Sometimes help comes from the least expected place, and it changes more than a broken car. It changes hearts. Before we begin, if stories like this move you, inspire you, or remind you of the good still alive in the world, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and comment. This is Kindness Action, where real human kindness is the hero of every story. The woman's name was Evelyn Hart. She was a self-made millionaire, known for her sharp mind and even sharper schedule. Meetings stacked on meetings, flights booked months in advance, a life measured in minutes and profits. She loved speed, control, and certainty. That's why the Ferrari felt like her, powerful, fast, and flawless. Until it wasn't. Her phone showed one bar. The engine wouldn't turn over. Cars rushed past, drivers glancing but not stopping. Evelyn stepped out, heels clicking on the asphalt, frustration rising in her chest. She had missed dinners, birthdays, and quiet mornings for years, but now she couldn't even move forward 1 mile. She crossed her arms and stared at the horizon, fighting the urge to scream. That's when she noticed a beat-up blue pickup parked a safe distance behind her. A man stood beside it, wiping his hands with a rag, while a small boy hopped down from the passenger seat. The boy couldn't have been more than 6. He held a toy car in one hand and waved with the other. The boy called, as if they were haybores meeting at a mailbox. Evelyn blinked, surprised. "Hi," she replied. Her voice guarded. The man approached slowly, respectful, keeping space. "Looks like you're having car trouble," he said. "I'm Mark. I'm a mechanic. Been one for 20 years. Before Evelyn could answer, the boy pointed proudly at his father. "My dad can fix it," he said again, beaming. Evelyn hesitated. She was used to roadside assistance, to glossy service centers and espresso machines in waiting rooms. This was different. But something about the boy's certainty, and the man's calm eyes, softened her edge. "If you're sure," she said. "I've already called for help, but they said it could be an hour." Mark nodded. "Let me take a look." No charge. As Mark lifted the hood, the boy sat beside Evelyn on the guardrail. He swung his legs and examined the Ferrari with wide eyes. "It's really red," he said. "Like a superhero car." Evelyn smiled despite herself. "It's fast," she said. "But today, not so much. My dad says even fast things need help sometimes," the boy replied. "Even superheroes." Those words landed quietly but deeply. Mark worked with careful hands, explaining what he was doing as if the engine could hear him. He asked Evelyn a few questions, listened closely, and nodded. "It's a sensor issue," he said. "Nothing major. Just tricky." While he worked, the boy introduced himself as Leo. He talked about school, his favorite cartoons, and how his dad taught him to fix bicycles and toaster handles. "We don't throw things away," Leo said. "We fix them." After 20 minutes, Mark closed the hood. "Try it now." Evelyn slid into the driver's seat, heart pounding. She turned the key. The engine roared back to life, smooth and strong. Relief washed over her like rain after a drought. "Oh my God," she whispered. She stepped out, eyes shining. "Thank you." Truly. Mark shrugged, happy to help. Evelyn reached for her wallet and pulled out a thick stack of bills. "Please," she said. "Take this." Mark gently pushed her hand back. "No," he said. "Just pay it forward." Evelyn froze. No invoice. No demand. Just kindness. Leo looked up at her. "Did my dad fix it?" he asked. "Yes," Evelyn said, kneeling to his level. "Your dad fixed it." Leo grinned. "I told you." They said goodbye, and the blue pickup disappeared down the road. Evelyn sat in her car for a long moment before driving off. Her schedule was still broken. But something inside her had shifted. Days later, Evelyn couldn't stop thinking about them. The boy's smile. The man's refusal of money. The simple truth that help had arrived without a price tag. She asked herself when she had last helped someone without expecting anything back. A week later, she made a decision. Evelyn tracked down Mark through a local shop. She walked in quietly, wearing jeans instead of a power suit. The place smelled like oil and coffee. Leo was there, Coloring at a small table, Mark looked up, surprised. "Your car okay?" he asked. "It is." Evelyn said. "Thanks to you." She took a breath. "I want to do something for you." "For others." Mark frowned slightly. "I told you I know," Evelyn said gently. "This isn't payment. This is partnership." She explained her idea. A free repair day once a month for single parents, seniors, and people who couldn't afford basic car maintenance. She would cover parts and tools. Mark and a few volunteers would give time and skill. Mark was quiet for a long moment. Leo looked up from his coloring. "Like fixing superheroes?" he asked. Evelyn smiled. "Exactly like that." The first free repair day filled the lot. Cars lined up. Stories poured out. People cried. Mark worked harder than ever, but his face glowed. Leo handed out water bottles and high fives. News spread. More volunteers joined. Other businesses donated. Evelyn didn't put her name on anything. She just showed up, sleeves rolled. Listening one afternoon, an older woman hugged Evelyn and said, "You don't know what this means to me." Evelyn thought of a broken Ferrari and a boy on a highway. "Actually," she said softly, "I do." Months later, Evelyn sold the Ferrari. She bought a simple SUV. She took fewer meetings. She learned to sit still. She learned that kindness wasn't a detour from success, it was the road. And every time she drove past that stretch of highway, she remembered a small voice saying, "My dad can fix it." She remembered that even powerful people break down. Even fast lives need help. And that sometimes,